Hey guys, Saiyan here bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so very recently, someone who has known in the past for posting GIFs just before big celebrations to essentially confirm the character that's going to be coming out has returned. I believe he posted something about the Saiyan Day for the Vegeta. Hadn't seen much from him around before then. Very reliable source in the community. I think there's been one time in the past over the years where we've covered the quote-unquote leaks from him where they were incorrect, and I mean he came out and said, you know, he was given information from somebody that he thought was a trusted source and it turned out to be incorrect. So that's one time out of like dozens of times, right? So usually he's a very reliable source when it comes to this kind of information. And so he has just tweeted out this morning this image of Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. Obviously, this is Goku from the fight against Fat BUU when he does the Super Saiyan 3 transformation for the very first time. So, a lot of people have been speculating that BUU Saga could be the theme of the Golden Week celebration, and this appears to be confirmation of that fact. I mean, if we wanted to stray away from the most obvious option, like we could say that it's got something else to do with Super Saiyan 3, but I think, you know, I seriously, when he posts these little like teaser, like leak type things, is kind of specific about the gifts that he uses, right? So if we're using this one specifically, it's not going to then be like a different Super Saiyan 3 kind of celebration, right? Especially because when you think of dual Dokkan fests, there's not many other Super Saiyan 3s. If it was going to be like Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks versus Super BUU or something, then he wouldn't tweet out a gif of Goku, right? So Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the very first Super Saiyan 3 transformation. This is definitely an exciting pick. I've been talking about for ages now. You guys know I bring it up all the time. I love the Super Saiyan 3 form. I love the Super Saiyan 3 team, but it has desperately needed buffs for quite a while. Even with the STR Dragon Fist Goku coming out, his leader skill, he has Super Saiyan 3 as one of his plus 30%, but because he leads movie heroes or final trump card, he doesn't have any of like the superhero or crossover, I say superhero, heroes or crossover Super Saiyan 3s on his leader skill. So hopefully this guy has Super Saiyan 3 as one of his 170s, and then something like Power Beyond Super Saiyan as the plus 30, so that every Super Saiyan 3 character will be on his team. So when we take a look at the Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, this is the one that we have in the game. There is a free-to-play physical one as well. Now, funnily enough, his super attack animation is from the fight versus Janemba in the Fusion Reborn movie. And this Goku is on Movie Heroes and Majin Buu Saga, which is kind of strange. I mean, with that considered, you could probably argue that he is just the Goku from the Fusion Reborn movie, because they did the same thing with the Go Bros, who are, of course, from the second Broly movie, but they are on Majin Buu Saga as well. And then, of course, are on Movie Heroes. But this guy, this is kind of like the art, right, from the iconic pose after he has finished transforming. And then, of course, there is the Int Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku from the fight of Goku versus Majin Vegeta, who does transform into Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And his transformation animation, basic though it is, because, you know, this unit came out in 2019 on JP, it is essentially the first Super Saiyan transformation, although not as, like, you know, crazy detail or long. It's not voiced or anything like that. So the big thing I think we would all be expecting to see from this Goku is that he does have that crazy Super Saiyan 3 animation represented in very nice form. I'm hoping that he just starts off as Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the transformation is part of his intro. That could obviously be very good, especially because it's an iconic scene, right? We want it to be an intro or an active skill, so it's actually voiced. And then, of course, the good thing about it being an intro is, you know, it's going to be awesome to watch it like the first few times. And then I don't know how long they're going to make it, because, of course, that transformation in the episode itself is quite long. But as an intro, it means you have, of course, the option to just turn it off when you want to for certain events, right? Not to suggest, you know, it's an animation that you're not going to want to see. Like, I'm sure we're going to love seeing it multiple times. But then, of course, you have the option to just turn it off, and then he just starts off as Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. That is what I am hoping for. And then, of course, another big thing to think about is the fact that this guy and the Tech Vegeta should hopefully get their EZAs, right? Because 2019 for JP and then May 2020 for global. That means even on global, right, because we're almost at May. Golden Week starts right before the end of April. But this unit is almost 4 years old on global as well, right? So this guy and the Tech Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta definitely need their EZAs. I think they are two of the oldest, not necessarily the oldest, but they're two of the oldest Dokkan Fest exclusives that don't yet have an EZA. So if this is going to be Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku from the BUU Saga, I would think it would be crazy that these guys didn't EZA, right? We were hoping maybe they would EZA for Saiyan Day, but yeah, I feel like that could be one of the reasons why they didn't do them then, because we're getting this BUU Saga themed Golden Week. So very much looking forward to this. Very much looking forward to a new Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We talked about it on the podcast last night, the fact that there are so many options now for units that are just named Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because we have the STR, Dragon Fist 1, the AGL with the first Super EZA, and then of course Global just got the Tech LR EZA as well, and all three of them are just named Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so it's very difficult to use them all on the same team. So having a Super Saiyan 3 Goku brackets Angel will be very, very good for that team. And then of course this guy getting an EZA, being able to transform and then link not only with the new one but with all the other ones as well, will hopefully be very, very good. But of course Golden Week is a dual Dokkan Fest, so we have to think about who is on the other side. And of course if it is going to be the first Super Saiyan 3 transformation, it does make sense for it to be Fat BUU. Now the funny thing is, we'll take a look at the full Majin BUU Saga roster in a minute here, but the funny thing is that we have mentioned this in the past when talking about BUU Saga for a big celebration, is Fat BUU does not actually have any sort of Dokkan Fest exclusive. He's got a couple of these general pool units, he's on a LR with like the Barbady, right, free-to-play LR, but we don't have a Dokkan Fest exclusive Fat BUU, which is interesting considering that, of course, you know, he's the first BUU that we see, right? He's the BUU that comes out of the egg. He is the first major BUU in the BUU Saga, right? He's the one that Goku fights when he goes Super Saiyan 3. He's the one that Majin Vegeta fights and tries to defeat with the final explosion. But we do not have a Dokkan Fest of Fat BUU in the game. So there's this guy. His EZA was okay when he got it, but obviously very outdated now. There was this guy with the AoE, who also was pretty decent with his EZA when he got it. And then, of course, I know the World Tournament has that, is it Mr. BUU he's called? Is he even on Majin BUU Saga? Yeah, there he is. Of course he is. Yeah, Mr. BUU. So I wonder, is he supposed to be, is that what they call him, like, after he's become good and expelled, like, the evil BUU? I'm not sure. So I imagine he probably would be named the same as these guys, right? So he's going to be the Majin BUU brackets good, I imagine. Which is kind of funny considering that he will be extreme and is the opposing Dokkan Fest to the super class Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but he'll be called Majin BUU Good. Now the interesting thing about this, Golden Week being on both versions at the same time, is that JP already has the EZAs for the STR Goku and Vegeta and the physical Buuhan, which is going to make that team significantly better overall, right, for the BUU Saga. But still very interesting for global as well, especially when we think about the potential for the different EZAs, because I'm sure I'll do separate videos about this now over this coming week, speculating about what will be going on throughout the entirety of Golden Week. But not only do we have that Goku and of course the Tech Vegeta that we talked about, another big EZA that people have talked about for a long time because the unit was so impactful in the community and in the meta ever since he released, is Tech Ultimate Gohan. Because remember that Golden Week will have a Part 2 LR, which was Bulma last year, who released as basically the best unit in the game. But most people, you either had her as number 1 or Piccolo, Orange Piccolo. We could get a new Gohan as the Part 2 LR, could just be a straight up Ultimate Gohan, and then this guy could get his EZA. Obviously, Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is a BUU Saga character, just got his Super EZA on JP. The fact that it's a Majin BUU Saga celebration does give me a little bit more hope that maybe they are in fact going to drop the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks Super EZA for global as well, because we did get the Int Gotenks one. And one of the things that we talked about on the podcast last night, I saw some speculation that the reason why global got the Int Gotenks EZA early is because he released as a dual Dokkan Fest with the Tech Exchange BUU. So if Golden Week is going to be BUU Saga, which it seems like it is, they could EZA this Tech Exchange BUU, and then because both versions now have the int Gotenks, it means they both got their EZA within a fairly short time, right? Because this guy came out on Global yesterday, Gotenks, and he came out on JP only 10 days before that. Golden Week starts in just over a week, so it basically means that within a couple of weeks, this guy EZA'd on both versions, and then his dual Dokkan Fest partner that he released with EZA'd on both versions as part of the Golden Week celebration. So I would very much expect to see Tech Exchange BUUs EZA, which of course, much like this guy getting an EZA to be a good partner for the new Goku, the Exchange BUU getting an EZA will be a new good partner for a new Dokkan Fest BUU as well. So very, very interesting. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Are you excited for a Majin BUU Saga Golden Week? It's been a while since we've had a BUU Saga theme celebration. Tons of units from this category need EZAs, so I certainly am looking forward to seeing what they do, and I really cannot wait to see if the headliner is going to be that first Super Saiyan 3 transformation. Really cannot wait to see that animation in the game. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. What would you like to see from the two headliners? Of course, the Golden Week banners do have side banner units as well. I'll make a video speculating over who those could be, but let me know your thoughts on who you'd like to see down below in the comment section as well. Any interesting ones, of course, I could always mention in that video when I do eventually make it. So let me know all your thoughts on BUU Saga Golden Week, potentially the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku versus Fat BUU as the dual Dokkan Fest. Thoughts on the Part 2 LR, all that, let me know down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.